name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a bonus reading. It's designed for anyone who has Pisces in their chart. This is as a response to the incredible support and kindness and love that I have had since posting my Pisces reading about 24 hours ago. This is being recorded on the 18th of January, and the response that I got is just phenomenal. People taking time to like the reading, even taking the time to leave me a comment as to giving me support, just saying such kind words. And for those of you who it's resonated with and have told me how it's resonated, I will get round to replying to all of you. But I wanted to come back on to say thank you. It's just absolutely blown me away that one little amateur tarot reader in Scotland can touch so many people. Yeah, thank you so much. So I wanted to come on and do another reading for you. This is timeless, and I only do gentle tarot. I do not and will not ever tell you that anything dangerous or bad is going to happen to you. See this as perhaps a bit of therapy. If you need a bit of reassurance, if you're not too sure as to which path you should take, or whether you're just wondering as to whether some good things or bad things will happen to you in the future, then you're really welcome here. And again, thank you for supporting me. It's just so overwhelming. So I'm not going to take those cards because they fell out rather than jumped out. I just want cards that jump out. I don't tend to read reversals either, unless I am drawn to do otherwise. So Pisces, let's see what we have this time. Well, you can't make it up really, can you? Because the last underlying energy was the Three of Cups. And what do we have out again? We have the Three of Cups. The other cards that we have are the Hermit, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords, the High Priestess. Now that's Death upside down. Page of Wands upside down. The Ace of Cups, well, there's that big goldfish. If you saw the original Pisces reading yesterday, we had the Page of Cups, and now we've got this big goldfish balancing this on top of his head, as opposed to it being on the beach and you were having a chat with it. So there's obviously still a lot going on. If you haven't seen the other reading, then whether this is a continuation, I'm guessing it perhaps is, then I would perhaps recommend that you watch the original Pisces reading. So we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, as I said, is about celebrating with friends, people that you love, doing things as a collective that makes you happy, makes your soul sing. And it's the weekend, perhaps you are doing something, you have something planned which is about getting together with your friends or family to do something that you really love and makes your heart sing. Now if you look at these cards generally, the majority of them are quite dark looking cards, other than these two here, the Page of Wands upside down and the Ace of Cups. And we have the Hermit with the Death card. These are two of the Major Arcana cards. And then we also have the High Priestess, who is the third Major Arcana card. So we have the Hermit and the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card. That just means that things are changing. Then we have the Nine of Swords with the Page of Wands upside down. The Three of Swords with the Ace of Cups. The High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles. Now, I can't remember. I've got a mind like a sieve. I can't remember as to whether you guys had the Four of Pentacles. I think that was Sagittarius that had that previously in their reading instead. So we have the Hermit and we have the Death card. The Death card is upside down, which means that you, I believe, have been, I feel as though you've been having a bit of a dark night of the soul, that whatever has been troubling you, that you have conquered it, or that it has been weighing on your mind heavily, that you are still potentially climbing these steps to the point where you are free of whatever it is that's been burdening you. But the Death card is about change. And again, because it's upside down, I feel as though you still need to do the work on yourself to be able to bring about the change that you're being asked to make. The Hermit is the wise man. It's somebody who really only trusts themselves. They have their wisdom in this lamp here. And everything that happens to us is something to learn from and is an experience, whether it's a good or a bad experience. If we can try to learn from it and move forwards, then that obviously means that we went through it for a reason. Sometimes things don't feel as though you are going through things for a reason. But because you have the Nine of Swords and you have the Three of Swords here as well, there's definitely something going on. We all have shadow work to do, but something is definitely holding you back, and it's, well, let's see what it is. It might be linked to this Page of Swords here. So you have the Nine of Swords with the Page of Wands upside down. The Page of Wands is about an opportunity. If it was the right way round, that would be a message coming to you about a new opportunity or a new venture. Again, this might be linked to the previous reading where I said that there might be somebody who is a public figure who is going to approach or is going to come into your life, who will spark an interest or make you want to do something, or make you see a truth which will change your life, essentially. If this is a follow-on reading, this is showing that you have perhaps met that person or are still to meet that person, but there's still work that you need to do to be able to get into this situation of having this message coming to you, this opportunity coming to you. Because the Nine of Swords it's that feeling when we try and sleep at night and there's something that's keeping us awake. It can be an unfounded worry. It can be something which you just don't know how to sort. This is when you need to be trusting yourself, trusting that you know best for yourself. You also have the High Priestess here, and the High Priestess is very much somebody who trusts their intuition. And I think that's you. I feel as though you've had your eyes opened to this opportunity, and you're wanting to do it, but perhaps you're just worried about it, or that you can't see how it's going to happen. Now the next two cards you have the Three of Swords and the Ace of Cups. The Three of Swords is typically about you struggling with something that's going on in your life. It can also mean that you have been in a struggle previously that has caused you anguish. But the good thing is that you have the Ace of Cups here. And the Ace of Cups, it's that huge, beautiful goldfish again. And rather than where we had the Page of Cups in the last reading, you've got the Ace of Cups this time. And that is about the opportunity for that new happiness coming to you. The page was about a message coming to you that there is happiness coming. And I think that that was from that public figure that we were talking about. But this is a step forward. This is the start of that journey to get to that opportunity. You need to do the shadow work though. You need to be brave, because without being brave and understanding what's happened to you in the past and why it's happened, it's going to hold you back. The death card is about change and shedding your old skin and moving into the future. And here you're wanting to move into this opportunity that you have been told about, but you can't do it. Not only do you have this opportunity, but in the previous reading you had the Page of Cups too. So this opportunity would be something which would make you happy and successful. But there's turmoil here, there's inner turmoil, there's worry as to whether this is going to come off. Are you scared that this is going to kind of cause you heartache? I don't think so, but you just have to clear whatever this historic thing is in your past. Because the Ace of Cups is here and it's saying, I'm this whacking great big goldfish again. I've had a chat with you. The Page of Cups was there. He was in the ace. He was in the cup in the last reading, and he was having a chat with the Page of Cups. You. Now he's saying, right, we've had our chat. If you do this work, I'm going to bring you this opportunity to you on a plate, basically. The last two cards are the High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles. The High Priestess is about trusting your intuition, rising above whatever this is which has been holding you back. You can see here that she's looking to the right. That's her looking to the future. The Hermit has been looking back. You've been looking at what has caused you this heartbreak, what has stopped you from moving forwards. The Nine of Swords is, well, you're wanting to look forwards into the future, but you're just trapped in your dreams or your past, and you can't move forwards. You feel as though these swords are hanging over you, threatening you. But the High Priestess, these last two cards are showing that you are moving away. This owl is removing this third sword, almost as though you just have a decision to make now as to which path to go in and to trust your heart, rather than potentially the other sword, which might be you trusting your head. So the High Priestess is showing the decision to move into the future. She's turned her back on all of this, and that's what you need to do. And I think that your friends are going to help you do it as well, or your family. And the last card is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles can sometimes be, again, about holding on to something in the past which is stopping you moving forwards. You can see that they're chained here to these pentacles. This might just be that it's you're worried about where the money's going to come from if you do take this opportunity. But I do feel as though, obviously, you have to be careful. I'm not going to advise that you do anything stupid or rash. You have to trust the situation, and you have to obviously look at everything that you do rationally, write down the pros and the cons, see as to whether you can afford to do whatever this opportunity and this thing that's going to give you happiness, whether it is worth doing financially and mentally. But the cards are showing that, you know, the Three of Cups is the underlying energy. That is about celebration. That's about you getting what you want and you celebrating it with your friends as well. I'm going to do an oracle card. Oh, well, that was quick. These are beautiful Wendy Andrews oracle cards. And the card that we had was Free Spirit. There's definitely something tying you here. The Nine of Swords is definitely tying you. And I think previously we had thought that maybe it was family who might have been holding you back. It's definitely not friends, because the Three of Cups are here. These friends are wanting to celebrate this new opportunity and this new life that you're going to have. But trust yourself. You know that the High Priestess is a very individual. It's quite a loner card, and the Hermit is the same. So be your own person, as it says. Trust your intuition. Go out alone. Sometimes this can be the feelings of other people which are holding you back from being able to achieve this thing that you've wanted for such a long time. Again, don't be rash. You know, weigh everything up. Be sensible. Don't put yourself in a vulnerable position. But the cards are showing that if you trust your intuition and you've learned from whatever this is that happened in the past, that some really lovely stuff's going to be coming, that you're going to be celebrating, and you're going to be celebrating with either friends or family. Pisces, I hope that's been useful. As I said at the start of the reading, I'm so touched and grateful for the support that you've shown me, and I hope that this has resonated. If it has, I would love it dearly if you would leave me a comment and you would like, and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, and the last 24 hours, the wonderful Pisceans out there who have watched the last reading have absolutely raised my levels of visibility on YouTube so much, and I'm so grateful. So I hope that you've enjoyed this reading as well, and have a beautiful weekend and the rest of January, and I will come back soon to give you some more readings. Thank you, Pisces. Bye.